Where's Sadie? She's back there messing with the kitty. Well, we're back from the coast. Had a good time over at the coast over the weekend with the family. And back here in hot Bakersfield for the morning. Got to get a couple things done here around the yard. That's the last tractor I got left. I sold the other 3 for what I had in them, and then I ended up with this one here for basically free. This is a 195 horse. It's a big tractor, and I think my plan is going to be to get a disc for this thing, a stubble disc, and we're going to all it needs is the arms on the back, but really I'm going to get a disc that pulls from behind and just hooks up to the hydraulics with like a tandem disc with wheels. I'm going to try to find a set of duals for the outside of the thing, if I can get them for a fair price. So it'll be a dually on the back, and it's either that or get some fatter tires for it, which is going to be a lot more expensive. So I think we're going to stick with the plan of getting a set of duals for it, and then it'll be set up for kind of anything you want to do, and then you take those duals off if you want to do row crop farming. But I think we did very well on these. Picked up 4 of these things for $65,000, sold the other 3 for what I had in them, which was cheap. I let the guy have them for cheap, but he took all 3 of them. So I was fine. I just said, you know, I'll keep this one here, and I'll have me a big 200 horse farm tractor. Never know, I might get into doing some farming, but today we're gonna gotta get that thing going. Mechanics come and put an accumulator on it, and that should be all it needs. It should be ready for snow, and then we'll get that loaded up and taken up to Mammoth. And I got some chains for it up there. We'll get the chains on it and whatnot get it ready for winter. But it's time to get on the road here pretty quickly and get back up to the mountains. It's too hot down here. Guys, we're off and running. Time to get up to Mammoth. back to Mammoth, back to our home turf here. And I just dropped everything off the house. We're gonna go take a drive around and check out, see what's going on. Looks like they got the front all ready for paint. Came out pretty good. Painter's gonna come paint that, and then we'll put the stainless steel cables. We'll about be wrapped up. They're still working on the back here. We're gonna go over to Majestic Pines, check on this excavation job. The guys started over there yesterday. I wasn't here, so I haven't got to see it yet. See what it looks like. Looks like they're still working on some exporting here. And then probably one in back. So he's got an upper bench that he did up here. And then the cut for the house is down there. This one here, he got super lucky, I would say, and didn't run into any major rock. This must have had a lot of fill from maybe previous construction up there up top or something, but normally you don't get away with, I think that's the biggest rocks they've seen. So that's pretty good. Well, it's a beautiful day in Mammoth. We're gonna start a new job over here at Valentine Reserve. So the guys are gonna be starting on a little demo work over here. So let's go check out this old cabin that we're gonna put a new deck on it. Valentine Reserve is a really cool spot. It's right over here by the house. And it's tucked right in the middle of Mammoth here, and I think it's about 150 acres. Might be a little less than that, but it's quite a large piece that's kind of nestled right in the middle of everything down here. So it's pretty, it's been here pretty much probably one of the first things that was built in Mammoth. So it's a really cool piece of history. We'll go check it out. Okay, we just pulled in here. Gonna follow Jeremiah in. Oh, bud. I don't know if I can let you out here. I don't know if they're gonna let me. Yeah, this is a cool, I mean, this is a stone's throw from the house here, and it's this, not really a private reserve. Something to do with the college, and it's like a, kind of like a foundation now. But Jeremiah's done a lot of work over here throughout the years, and so they always call us when there's something to do here. But there's a couple other cabins there with some college kids hanging out, doing their studies that they do. I think they do a lot of ecological type studies and things of that nature. Definitely a interesting piece of history back here. There's the cook cabin. Got that big rock fire pit structure there. These cabins are definitely old. These are all authentic old cabins.
You gotta have a B license for this thing?
For this?
For this track?
Technically, yes. It's got air brakes. Where's Johnny at? Is he working with PETA?
Yeah, she needed his help. I guess he's down in Bishop, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so see, I feel like we don't necessarily need to mess with this. It'd probably be out of the way, right?
Not a bad place to be working for the morning. So what the guys are gonna do right now is just remove all the decking. We'll get all this decking off, and then we'll start cutting this thing up in chunks, manageable chunks, and getting everything off. Pretty good sized deck here. Pretty cool old cabin.
Yeah, we can just,
I've shown the inside of this cabin before, but I'll show it one more time. It's pretty cool. It's got all these old pictures. Pretty neat. A lot of history. So last year, I think it was last year, this roof had collapsed. We ended up putting that log in and reinforcing the roof. That was fun trying to get that up there. And there's a pool table, sleeping quarters. I believe this is the founders, or this is the family. But just a lot of history, a really cool place to be able to be a part of. This old cabin, this was done the old way. There's a map. A lot of room in this old cabin. Big bathroom. You don't really, definitely remodeled over the years. Add a little space to it. But yeah, we'll see how this goes over the next few days and keep it moving. All right, let's go see what the rest of the boys are doing up on top. Yeah, I might want to spend some time over here. It's not a bad place to be.